everybody, and welcome back to Mind Your Money. If you're here for the first time, my name is Tasha, and I am a wife to an amazing husband, a mother of 3 amazing boys, and we are documenting our journey here on this channel to debt freedom, financial independence while we build generational wealth. And we talk about all things managing money, budgeting, saving, and getting out of debt. This particular video is going to be our sinking funds update. We're going to be balancing out all of the sinking funds as of the end of May. So this is going to be a real-time budgeting video. I have my laptop here in front of me. I'm going to check our starting balance and how much we either deposited or withdrew from each sinking fund throughout the month of May and get our ending balance. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, because again, it's going to be a real-time budgeting video. I'm not going to do any time lapsing or anything like that, because I just want to get this set up, and we don't have a whole lot of sinking funds, so I don't think the video should be too long. All right, and I thank you guys for rocking out with me. I appreciate you guys. We love you guys. You guys are just awesome. All right, so first is back to school. I'll see if I can zoom you in a little bit more, just so you can see up close. And I want to see if you can see my little aesthetic here, but that might be in the way, so I'll just put it there. Oh, or can I put it to the side? There you go. Okay. So back to school, we started May with a balance of $58.78. And let me see if I can view more transactions on this laptop so I make this right. So we added $1. Then we added $8. Then we added $5 on the 28th. So it doesn't look like one of the weeks we didn't add anything. So our ending balance at the end of May, $72.78. Kind of hard to write on those rings. So let me adjust. Or you know what? I'll just leave it, because this won't be long. Next one up is Christmas. And Capital One signed me out. So just a quick pause and I'll be right back. Most of our sinking funds are with Capital One 360, because I've had that account for more than a decade. The newest ones, like back to school gifts and vehicle insurance, are with within Ally. So it's one savings account, but there are different buckets you can separate your certain savings categories in. So Christmas, it's a nice balance. We finally crossed the $100 threshold, which is amazing. If you guys watch Cafe with Anna, I was going to call her former YouTube name was The Organized Millennial, but I love her channel. I love her plan with me's and her budgets, and she's just so organized, and she writes so neat. Her Christmas envelope, her Christmas sinking fund is building up, and I was a little bit jealous, but I'm like, I have to work on Christmas. So Christmas, we started May with $77.83. I'm sorry for that plane. I live near an airport, and there are going to be planes from time to time. Whew, okay. $77.83 is where we started. In week 1, we added $1. In week 2, we added $10. Then in week 3, we added another $10. Then in week 4, we added $5. And there was some interest of 2 cents. So I'm going to just add that 2 cents to the $5. And our ending balance is $103.85, finally. And we have to start beefing that up a little bit more. Okay, now on to clothing. And that is also with Capital One 360. Clothing, we haven't even purchased anything, I think, for a couple months now, but we do need to start gearing up for some new summer clothes. All right, on May, now I added $1. When did I do that? Okay, but on May 1st, we withdrew $33.68. But I didn't, yeah. So we withdrew $33.68. Then we added $5. And then we earned 9 cents in interest. So that brings our final balance in clothing to $355.49. That's not too bad. All right, for gifts. Gifts is a bucket within Ally. So I'm going to go back there. Let's see where we are. There's that plane again. Gifts was depleted, y'all, because of all the birthdays, and then Mother's Day we used up everything. So we do have a positive balance in there, but it got used up, which is what it's for, right? So on May, let me see, we started with $176.78 on April 30th, which is the beginning of May. Then on May 1st we withdrew $130.64. Then we added $7 on the 12th and $20 on the 14th. So I'm just going to combine that to make $27 here. Then we withdrew $73.14. Then we added $20. So $10 on the 21st of May, and then $10 again on the 28th of May. So I'm just going to put $20 here, and our final balance is $20. So we need to beef that back up again. But I really like that we're saving more aggressively, you know, or more intentionally, I would say, than before, because our aggression is towards the debt right now. But we're saving way more intentionally than before. And when we started our sinking funds, we had two. We had Christmas and we had daycare. And we don't have daycare now, of course, because there is no daycare for us or childcare at this time. But those are the only two we started with. And we were putting like $20 a week just to, you know, build them up. Medical is next, and medical is a savings account with Capital One 360. And that one, we did use some money from there, but we didn't deplete it, but it definitely needs to be built back up again. So at the beginning of May, we had $41.38, and then we added $7. Then on the following week, we added $8. And these are minimal amounts, you guys, but they add up. Then we added $10 on the 21st, $10 on the 28th, and we earned 2 cents interest. So I'll add that in here. And we ended with $76.40. So it's almost at 100. So I'll try to look at the positive side, you guys, always. And I hope that you guys are still in frame. Okay. Renters insurance. That is a savings account in Capital One 360. And we save up to pay that in full every year. We started it, I want to say about 2 years ago. And let me tell you, this was the first sinking fund that we had ever fully funded. And it felt amazing to be able to pay it off so quickly, like just one shot. This is why I really love sinking funds. So we started May with a balance of $51.60. Our first deposit was $6. Our second deposit was $6. And that's basically what we do every single week. I'm just going to add the interest that we earned, which was 2 cents in the last week. And we ended with a balance of $75.62. So not too bad. All right, PC and Life. We have fully funded this. So all I'll have to do is put in the $20 or input the $20 that we deposit into this sinking fund every week in the month of, no, we did not. We only made one deposit of $20 because this again is fully funded. The goal was $400. So we didn't have any contributions after May 12th. So The last thing that came in was the interest of 13 cents, and that brought our balance to $400.39. And so my recertification is due before November, so somewhere in October, and I'll be setting that up later on in the year, probably somewhere between maybe around September time. I'll do that. All right, so vehicle insurance is a bucket within Ally, and that is growing nicely. We should have this fully funded by August 6th. And we consistently make a $20 deposit into this sinking fund every single week. So, and it does not earn interest on its own because, again, it's a bucket within Ally. So the interest is applied to a different, to the core savings. All right, so our balance now at the end of May is $660. Boom. All right, and you guys are still in frame. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So here we are now at vehicle maintenance. That is our first actually vehicle sinking fund. Vehicle insurance was just an attempt to pay the insurance in full, and I didn't want to commingle it with all the other maintenance things. I wanted to keep it separate, so my husband was in agreement. Since I'm very careful about our savings, and paying your car insurance in full for 6 months is a big game changer. Trust me, as an insurance agent, I can tell you, you save a lot of money when you pay it in full one time. All right. And then if there's an accident, God forbid, or something like that, and you've paid in full, you don't have to worry about, oh, my payment was late this month. And there's like, sometimes they give you a grace period, but if you go past the grace period, then there's this issue of were you really covered? And I hate having those conversations with people because insurance companies don't play. So if you can pay in full, great. And if you haven't yet, try doing it like we're doing it, $20 every week. Simple, until you get to the amount that you need. Vehicle maintenance started May with $83.73. We did have to take withdrawal from here. So the first week we added $1. And then the second week, we had 2 withdrawals, one for $16.20 and then another for $11, which is $27.20. So we withdrew $27.20 from there, and then we added $1, and then we earned 1 cent in interest. So that brought our new balance at the end of May to $42.04. Do I sound like I have an accent, you guys? I know Gabby, I love her. She said, commented on one of my videos a while back that she loves my accent. And I'm like, do I have an accent? I mean, maybe I have a New York accent because I live in New York, but I don't hear it. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't know. Amazon Prime and Costco are 2 of our newest sinking funds. They each have $1 because we just started funding that at, I believe, the last week of May. So $1 in each of these. And again, I'm not ashamed to put $1 in just to get it started. So that's fine. No interest as of yet because we just opened these. Now our 1 month ahead account. Booyah. I'm still like, wow, we actually got 1 month ahead. I almost feel like crying, like we did it. You know, something that seems so simple to most people, it's really a big deal to me and to my husband because we could barely pay, you know, some bills with 1 paycheck. And now we're already a whole month ahead and probably a little bit more because we were already ahead on our rent before we started the 1 month ahead account. All right, so you know we make withdrawals from here to pay the next month's bills. So on May 5th, I did write it here, we withdrew $275.88. Within that same first week, we did add $480. The next week, we added, $480. And we also withdrew $58.97. It might have been for food or something. And then we added 480, and we subtracted $100. And then we earned 98 cents in interest. So at the end of May, our balance in this account was $3,458.05. I wrote that a little bit wonky, but it's $3,458.05. So now we can add up everything to see what our ending balance is. $5,266.62. Thank God for that decimal point being in the right place. 5266.62. $5,260. Not bad. So the difference between what we ended May with and what we started May with is $981.26. That's not too bad. So not, even with all of the withdrawals that we made, depleting gifts, getting low on medical, and just paying bills from the 1 month ahead sinking fund or 1 month ahead account, we contributed $981 in the month of May. That's not too bad. I actually like that. So that is our sinking funds update for this time, you guys. I do have a section down here for cash envelopes. You guys know, if you haven't been here, or if you knew, you haven't been here for a long time, we just started doing cash envelopes. It's not something that we've been doing for any time since we started our budgeting journey. But I thought I would try to track here, but I'm not feeling it right now. I'm just not doing it. But we are, making sure that we're still being mindful of how much we need in each of these categories. We don't track our cash spending. I don't track my husband's cash spending. I don't even track my oldest. He's a teenager, his cash spending. I do make sure that whatever money he gets, if he doesn't spend it, he doesn't just blow it all in 1 week. We're teaching them to be very careful and mindful that their money is a tool and not a master. So that's something very important that I want to leave you with if you have, preteens or teenagers. I'm a mom of a brand new teenager, so I have a lot to deal with. So that is it, you guys. No cash envelopes updates because I have not been tracking that, and we don't track our cash. And that's our sinking funds update. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to comment down below, what sinking funds do you have and what are your primary sinking funds right now? I did get a question, maybe 2 videos back about how to start sinking funds when you really don't have enough money in your budget. I started with 2, like I said, and we put a minimum of like $20 per week. We just carved out something somewhere in our budget to do that. So let me know how many sinking funds you have, which ones are your priorities, and let's continue to mind our money, manage it well, and live our lives to the fullest. Bye for now.